I'm Deepak Mishra and I work as a doctor in Germany since last 9 years. I live in Germany since last 10 years and recently I was back in India for a very short visit for only 2 weeks because of weddings in my family, two weddings in 2 weeks. So that itself was a Herausforderung that we call in Germany challenge, very stressful. As we know, Indian weddings are not a small deal. But in this video, what I want to talk about is my experience that I had in India because I was there after 3 years. So there was certain things that were new to me, and that I want to compare and contrast with life in Germany. So this video, please watch this till the end and share your views in the comment what you think about it and what is your experience living in Germany or living in India. Or if you have lived at both places, then both experiences. One thing that particularly impressed me was the speed of things that happen. For example, on my first day, I wanted to get a SIM card, okay, an Indian SIM card. So my brother, he did it online, and within 1 hour or so, there was a guy from the company, from Airtel, and he came, he brought a SIM card with him. He took my ID and photo from his camera. He directly took from his phone, basically directly took my photo in the living room and got activated. Like suddenly we got an email and SMS that okay, the card has been activated. Now this speed of activation of SIM card, it's a simple example, but it speaks a lot. In Germany, if you want to get a SIM card, you apply online. Then if you take a prepaid, then you can take it from any shop and then you get it legitimization digitally. So that happens also fast. But if you are from your comfort of your home, if you don't want to go anywhere, then you will apply, then it will come by post in say 3-4 days, then you can activate it, and then you will get a date from which it will be activated. So it is not as immediate, like within 1 hour it does not happen. At least takes a week, or maybe 4 days, 5 days. So it does not happen immediately. So that was one of the example of the speed of things that are happening. Second was that at evening, if you forget something, like I was traveling with two kids, and if you forget something or if you need something, that any point of time at 11 o'clock, we were at a wedding and this mehndi function at a hall, okay, and we forgot some baby things, and now at 10:30 at the night, where would you get these things? Okay, so my brother, he just did something on Instamart, and within 10-15 minutes things were there. So that was totally amazing for me, the speed at which that was happening over there. Here, if you forget things, especially if it's a weekend, like it's a Sunday, then everything is closed. In big cities, there are, say, like one or two big supermarkets open. Otherwise, everything is closed. Kiosks are open. In kiosk you will get basic things, otherwise these things, the specific things, you will not get. So people have to be prepared. So there in India, you don't have to be prepared. I mean, preparation is a good thing, but if you have a luxury of getting things at tip of your like fingertips, then why not? So things were coming, like whatever you wished, whatever you wanted, came within 30 minutes, within 1 hour. So that availability of things, and now I'm talking about Mumbai and Delhi. I'm not talking about the entire India. India is a huge country. I'm not talking about that. I have lived in Mumbai and Delhi these 2 weeks, and in Germany I live in Essen. So I'm comparing only these three cities and not of the entire countries. This speed of things coming, just you order and it comes. About food, the Zomato and Swiggy, they deliver so fast. So at any point of time, so that speed of delivery, the speed of service was very mind blowing for me, because I have not seen that. I've heard about it, but I was seeing it first time, like first hand. So that was about these delivery services. And in Germany, things are lagging. Like if you want to order grocery, you can order grocery from like say for example Railway. You order from Railway, so it will come at soonest the next day, or maybe after next day. So on the same day, nobody delivers here, and there things were delivered within 1 hour. Availability of assistance in the form of house helps, uh, that is such an important thing that frees up lots of your time and efforts over there in India. So that way you are free to do many other things, and other people are taking care of the things that uh, you would pay for, obviously, but your time becomes free by that. In comparison to that, in Germany, for example, I'm just giving example of a couple having a kid or maybe two kids. So if you are a doctor and you have to start your work at 7, usually hospitals start at 7 o'clock, like you start your work at 7, surgical departments start at 7 o'clock, and medical departments are usually 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock, depends upon hospital to hospital, but most hospital where I have worked, I start work at 7. So now in my case, if my wife also works at a place where we have to start work at 7, then where will the kids go? Because the kindergarten starts at 7 also. That means you have to you cannot bring the kids to the kindergarten before 7. That means you bring the kids to kindergarten at 7, and after that, whatever half an hour, 40 minutes commute. So you can work only, like say, at quarter to 8 or at 8 o'clock you can begin. So in this way, your choice of hospitals becomes limited. You're not able to work everywhere, because if you apply some place, it's a good place, maybe good training, good Weiterbildung, but you have kids with you, and or kid with you, and they say that okay, you have to be here at 7, you have to start with the visitor early morning at 7, you cannot take that job. So that limitation is there. In the evenings, for example, many kitas, many kindergarten, they close at say 15, that is 3 p.m. So, and you even most of them close at say 16 hours, that means 4 p.m. So that also, our working timing is till 4 p.m. or 4:30 p.m. So if you're working yourself in the hospital till 4 p.m., then when will you get out? And if you're working till 4 p.m., then it's not dot 4 p.m. that you will leave. Kitas will close at dot 4 p.m., but as a doctor, you cannot leave and dot time. You will finish your job, you'll finish your work. If you are in surgery, then you will finish that surgery. If you are on station writing briefs, you will finish that brief and you will finish those work. So you will be like at least 4:15 or 4:30 in the hospital. So it becomes, you cannot leave on that dot time. And even if you leave on that dot time or 4 p.m., how will you reach that kita at 4? You cannot do that. That means then again you need assistance over there. Either you need a kita which has longer duration, that is 16:30 or 17 hours. That is very difficult to find. It's difficult, first place, a kita to find. That is itself difficult, and that too, one which has longer hours. It is, if you're very lucky, then you might find it. Or if your employer has certain such kita that which takes the children of the employees, and so that way it's possible, but it is very rare, very less. Most employers don't have the resources or the motivation also to have their own kita, because running a own kita itself is a business. So they don't have that. They might have affiliations and associations with different kitas where you would be preferred, but still the timings that cannot be changed for you. So that case, it becomes very imperative, very important that you have external help. That means some babysitter, some person who would receive that kid from the kindergarten, bring that kid home by the time you reach home. That means, and the babysitters, you will at least pay minimum wage to them, right? At least 13 hours, 13 euros per hour that you would pay. So you can imagine, if you are like using them couple of hours every day, then for 20 days per month, you can calculate the amount what it would be. It would be substantial amount. So even with a salary as a doctor. So these help that we find in India is we appreciate it when we are in Germany. We appreciate the value of that help, that how much it helps you, how much it frees your time, how much it eases your life. So that thing is one very big shortcoming in Germany, that even though you are in the top class people, for example, who are the millionaires here, So they definitely have help, so they can afford that. But for working class, as doctors are working class, doctors are not, I mean, they are Spitzenverdiener, true. Spitzenverdiener means they come into top, say, 1% or few, like top earners in Germany, that is correct. But still, they don't come into the traditional, like, wealthy people. They are like upper middle class, basically. So with upper middle class, you cannot afford to give out so much. I mean, you can afford, you can give out, you earn more than that, but then your savings will be less. So then comes the question, like, how, what do you want? You want stress in your life? Like, stress and savings both won't be at the same time. Either you can choose stress and, like, save, or you can say that, okay, I don't want that stress, I would rather save less and pay up the babysitters and pay up, so like, make life more convenient for me. So these are the small things. Apart from that, the basic thing that we all know, like, in Germany you have less pollution, more systematic traffic. In India, that has not changed much in my experience. It was good. The roads were better in Mumbai, especially. There are making metros and everything, but traffic is there, and those things which are known and which are always there, that was there. Nothing. I mean, it's improving. I'm happy about it. Hopefully, it will improve more. And so those this, since there are less people in Germany, maintenance is also easier. In cities, in big cities, where we see that because of immigration and because of the refugee influx, the pressure which has come on the infrastructure, in those places the infrastructure is crumbling in Germany as well. So it's not like here everything is very rosy. uh, the places where there is pressure, things are crumbling. And as you must be seeing in news and everything, that the finance, the economy of Germany is also taking a downturn, especially because of the demographics. So uh, I'm very sure that the economy of Germany is so resilient because this country is not built in 5 years or 1 decade. It has been 100 years. It was a, before the world wars as well, it was one of the major like, industrial place in the world, I would say, in Europe as it is in the world. So they have that resilience. They will, like, come back again. They will build up things. But what they have not taken care of in last 20 years, maybe the innovation, the infrastructure development and all, those things are showing up now. So in this point, one thinks about that, would it be wise to continue to live in Germany, or should you move back to India? Now, this question I leave to you. You guys, what do you think with the points and the statements that I have made? What do you think would be better? Um, Pros and cons are always there. Every place has a pro and a con, many pros and many cons. So, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section, and we will carry on this topic and talk about it more and more about the lifestyle differences between these two countries. Thank you very much. Have a good time. And don't forget to check out our community course that we are starting, that the roadmap course for doctors and dentists who wish to work in Germany, along with the live communication system and the community where everyone can help each other. It's in beginning, it's the making stage at present, but memberships, we are still taking memberships at lower prices for now. As more content comes and more members come, the price will increase. So do check that out in the description section or from the website. All right, bye bye.